Hello, this is going to be my review of The Andromeda Strain by Michael Crichton. It was written in 1969 by Michael Crichton when he was studying at med school in Harvard. This book is primarily a science fiction, considered a techno-thriller. Many of its basic plot points and devices are based in science fact. The book is about an extraterrestrial microorganism that arrives to Earth from space from a failed satellite that, when made contact with the population, causes the blood to clot and causes insanity in the population. The entire population where the satellite fell down was completely destroyed and killed because of this strain, and save for one old man and one young crying baby. Those were the only people left alive. The satellite and the strain of microorganism eventually was captured by the wildfire team, specifically selected members of the science community, including scientists, Nobel Prize winners, surgeons, and MDs that are specifically trained for this specific kind of task. The microbe eventually begins to mutate at the wildfire facility where it was taken. And all the members of the wildfire team, they have to deal with this situation. So they have all these protocols put in place, different facilities, different cleansing stations, etc., where they're trying to prevent exactly what's going to happen from happening. The book talks about something called the odd man hypothesis, whereby each members of the wildfire team, they're married men, save for one man who's chosen specifically because of the fact that he's unmarried. It allows that, it's a theory and a hypothesis that people who are unmarried men, have essentially the best chance of making great decisions. The best part of the book is the fact that we kind of understand that the inevitable will happen, that the strain is going to get out or it's going to mutate, and all these technological advances, they're not going to be worth anything if this strain goes out. So it's kind of the technology versus man aspect of the book, which I really, really appreciated. Anyone who's read anything by Michael Crichton knows that this is the premise of most of his books. Technology versus whether we're ready for it, whether it's going to get away from us. And we know this because of his other book, Jurassic Park. Written about 30 years after his first book, it follows along that same theme. Jurassic Park is obviously famously remembered for its movie. There was also an Andromeda Strain movie and a miniseries in 2008. Most of Michael Crichton's other books have been turned into films too. Ultimately, I wholeheartedly recommend this book. I give it 2 Andromeda strains out of 2 influenza viruses. The book, I couldn't put it down. Within 3 days, I had finished it, and I had went out and bought everything else by Michael Crichton. So pick up this book if you can.